Hi all and welcome back to Nick Morel Abstracts, and it's now tonight after the big 14-16 diner black blue background with the golds and all the colours. I'm just going to I've got a leftover. I'm just going to do a leftover pour. So I've got a small 18 by 14 canvas, and I'm just going to try and do portrait. I'm just going to go with it, just try and use the paint up. So I thought I'd show you. Again, this is the blue black diner Peebo. So it turned out quite nicely in the other one. So I'm just going to use this up rather than waste it, mixed up too much. It's quite a large canvas. Storm seems to have subsided a bit now. It's been windy now since Sunday morning, early hours. Right, we've got our spreading tool here. So that was the 360, and that's the diner blue black. So a mix of both. Just try and get this spread over quickly. Just try and make this pour quickly as possible. So just the leftovers. So I hope you watched the tutorial on the one I done this afternoon. It's all up and live running now. Turned out quite a nice one, that. A bit like a skyline, city skyline with reflection in the water. So that's roughly smoothed over. And we are going to tilt to try and get it nice and flat. Then just run off the edges. So you can tie the edges up once you're finished. There's an 18 by 14 canvas, this one. Quite a small one. I'm going to run off some of that excess. So I'm not sure if you've tried the Peebo range yet, the high velocity range, in the metallics, the diners. I find them really cool paints with this method of swiping, pouring, flip cup. They just run so smooth and silky when mixed with the pouring medium, which is Liquitex, on a 1-to-1 basis. And so we're just trying to get that off. So it hasn't got to be perfect, because you're going to swipe over these, which will smooth it out as well. That should do us. Just touching any bits. And so the swiping is going to grab these as well. essential for you. Like I said, I'm going to try and do portrait with this one. Haven't really given this one too much thought. I'm just using up paints that I've got left. Probably do larger pours. It's hard to judge. But I'd rather have too much than too little. And then just do a fun little pour like this. So we're going to try and create a sort of midpoint. So rough mark there. Again, I'll go in with some black. So just run off. Black in. We'll have some silver. Silver. I'm going to try this sapphire blue into this. It may not make much difference, but it's just a more of a electric blue. We'll try that. Put some golds in there. Some of the pearl white. Same the other side. Silver. Bit of sapphire. It's a Deco Arts Extreme Sheen. Bit of gold. Pearl white. Gonna add some heavier gold on this one. Just use up what I got. It's gonna be quite heavy, I think, on this one, but we're just using up paints. Gonna put some black in the middle again. Again, quite a lot of paint for this small canvas, but we're going to see how it goes. Again, I'm just going to use up some more sapphire, just using up the paints I've got. It's only a small test canvas which I use. Bit of ultramarine I'm just going to chuck in there. Had that laying around. Right, we'll give that a swipe. So I'm going to go with the tissues. The kitchen roll. I'll cut them down quite small. It's quite a small canvas, so we're probably going to swipe through. So wet down the edges. Put wet in the edges, and that will grab the paint. So try and pick that black up, and let it suck it, and then pull through. Trying to get lighter towards the edges. Grab a fresh piece. And so quite wet again. Again, and let that just suck up some paint. Trying to get that lighter towards the edges. I just pull that one through again. So if you're not happy, just pull through. That's got it better this time. Got a bit wavy that line, but I'm just trying to do this as quick as possible to show you guys. Have I got a thinner piece? Yes, I have. Again, I'm just cutting down to size and just trying to lay that in. And you can see where the paint will suck up with the wet edges. Now I'm coming up, I'm starting to pull up as I come towards the edge to just ghost it out. Going to try and add a bit more black in there. Try and pick that black up. I don't mind if I have a negative space in the middle. It's all setting up there, you can see. Pearl white's disappeared a little bit. I'm just going to add a tiny bit more in there. It's okay there. Just a bit there, just sunk. And the blues and silvers. So a bit of silver has sunk, so I should add a tiny bit more silver just in that under that black. That's fine. And then we'll swipe down. Again, I'm more comfortable swiping the other way. So I'll move that around for you just to demonstrate it. It's all naturally setting up here. And so it just wets the edges up. So quite wet on the edge. This is the bottom edge. And that just grabs the paint, as you can see. And we'll just try and pull up as we come through. We'll go through that one again. Sometimes it doesn't actually grab all the paint, but just swipe through and ghost out. Wet your edges. And just try and place that. And pull through. I'm lifting as I come to the edge. Have I got a thin one? No, I haven't. And then pull through the edge. I'm just going to cut one of these up. I just want to get that area there. I'm not really happy with that one there. So I'll just cut a little one down. Let's go to that kitchen roll. Just that one there, which I've missed. I'll just wet the bottom edge. And just lay it in. I'll just try and grab that bit that I'm not happy with. That's better. Much better. You see it's all naturally, the gold's coming through. If you can see that. But say give it time. I'll just try and lift it up for you so you can see. This is the first wipe where it's all selling up. It's getting more interesting time. The aquamarine's actually coming through there quite nicely. The sapphire, can't really see that very much. Let's say these are just wasted paints that I'll just try and pull through that area there. There's that one there. That's better. Just grab that bit there. That's much better. So the golds are coming through lovely here. So you can torch these, or you can just let it do its thing. Sometimes natural selling comes through nice. So that's a simple leftovers reflection swipe with the blue black diner. It's a really nice colour, that one. The diners. So the edges you can touch in. That's quite interesting. I'll just torch through, just so I can get some cells so you can see. So no oils in these at all. And that's the effect you can have. Obviously, quite happy that I added that ultramarine blue. That's come through quite nicely. Tiny bit of sapphire there. The sapphire's been sort of lost in this. But you got your silvers and the gold coming through. If you can see that. I'll try and lift it up so you can see. Have a closer look. So that's a simple, and just try that. If you've got any leftovers, just throw them in, see what you can create. Sometimes you can create little stunners by just chucking the paints rather than waste it. But this is going to go portrait. And I think once it's dried, it'll be quite an interesting little piece. You can touch up all these edges once it's finished. Tiny bit there. Got it. So there's your 18 by 14 reflection swipe with some interesting effects. So people meshing me up say, do we put silicone oil? There's no silicone oil in any of these mixers. I don't tend to use them when I'm doing the reflection pours, swipes. You just don't need oil. It can make it too busy sometimes, and natural cells or lacing. But when you're using the gold, the 24 karat Deco Arts gold, you're always going to get lacing with that gold. It's almost guaranteed to lace up the Deco Arts 24 karat high sheen. I'll show you that. So worthwhile, the Deco Arts, and that's the extreme sheen. So you don't need much of this one. It's quite vibrant. So we did add the sapphire blue into that. and that's extreme sheens as well. All these ranges are quite vibrant. You don't need too much of them. They're quite powerful. A little bit disappointed in this one, but obviously had the blues. The ultramarine was worth adding. You've got, it's coming through a bit more now actually. It's quite a metallic-y, the Deco Arts, and that's the sapphire. Worth using. They're not that expensive. Amazon or online. I think we've got them from Amazon. They weren't that expensive. I'm thinking about £4, £5 each. But they're worth using just to add. And so the gold is probably one of the best golds out there, apart from the Peebo 350, 352, which I use a lot of on bigger canvases. Like the backgrounds would be my 352 or the 350. But if I'm doing little bits in swipes, always go for the 24 karat Deco Gold. As you can see, it really does emphasise the lacing. And give that a bash. Right, we'll call that one finished. That was just a quick one just to use the paint up. So I hope you liked that. And again, please subscribe to my channel. That's Nick Morell Abstracts. Hit that notification bell and you'll be getting a video straight away. And so we'll catch you for now. And we'll see you next time. I'll just run you in for a quick close one. Let's turn you around. As you can see, I'll just show you them gold, the lacing in the golds. It's amazing. And there's your finished piece. So just leftover paints. It's just a way of trying stuff out as well, practicing on smaller canvases. Anyway, we'll say goodnight for now, and we'll catch you next time.